once you start medicine, there are going to be a lot of times in that really long journey wherein you feel like quitting. Honestly, there were times wherein I was like, maybe if I had actually managed to fail all my exams in my first year and just dropped out, things could have been better. Maybe I could have taken a different degree, maybe gone into psychology, which would have been much shorter, and I would have started earning much sooner. But then you also have to realize once you're deep in medicine, and for me, this realization that perhaps I don't really want to do medicine came much later on, like let's just say by the end of my fourth year. That's when I came to self-reflect and maybe realize that this isn't what I'd hoped or wanted out of life. And I could have quit then, and all these years of effort would have gone down the drain. I would have spent all this time, this money, this energy on nothing if I'd chosen to quit then, especially when I have 2 years left, because I do know a colleague of mine that did drop out close to their final year because of how difficult the curriculum was and how it can lead to deteriorating health. The system isn't designed to care for you, but it empowers you with the ability to care for others. And there are times you may not be compensated what is actually deserving of the work you put in, and you're just going to be angry at a lot of things. And yeah, there are times wherein you just feel hopeless and despair bound by a lot of the things that happen. But the question is, should you really quit? You can quit. You can perhaps find something else that you can do in life, well and fair, but it shouldn't just be idealistic, because if you're just seized by, oh, you have this idea and you would like to pursue it, and hence you're gonna drop out or quit medical school, but the idea doesn't work out and you don't have a degree, it could get a bit tricky, because if you've spent a long time in medicine, then you're trained to be in a medical field, right? I would say if this is quite early on in your journey, then you still have the liberty of quitting and pivoting towards something that you have come to realize is more worthwhile for you to pursue. If you have progressed quite a lot in medical school and you're thinking about quitting, I would say this: persist a bit more, get that degree, you'll have a lot more doors open up to you. And it's not necessary that you have to practice as a clinician either. There are other job opportunities that you can pursue. In fact, I would say being a doctor, depending on where you are globally, you can also go towards other careers or even complement other career fields as well, rather than just be a clinician. And right now, even what I'm doing is more of me taking a break from medicine, or rather the clinical aspect of medicine, so that I can recharge for a bit, maybe 1 to 2 years, so that I actually understand if this is what I want to immerse myself in. Because if clinical practice isn't what I want to do for the rest of my life, then there's no point in me just persisting and doing more exams just to push towards that narrative. And that's why I think it's important if you can land a job that's does not result in you completely giving up on medicine, but you can use it as a breather to reassess and to reevaluate if medicine is what you want to do. Which is why right now I'm just doing research so that I have enough of a breather to analyze if going back into clinical practice is what I like.